for the anointed ones, overall public. I won't take up too much of your precious time. I will be bringing 3 scriptures out of the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verses 37 through 39. This is Jesus speaking back then in biblical times to the Sadducees and Pharisees that was testing him, seeing if he was versed in the law of God. I'm now in the book of Matthew chapter 22, and I will be exclaiming verses 37 through 39, and I will be getting a little in depth with the words in each paragraph as I go along, so please bear with me. This is verse 37 in the book of Matthew chapter 22. He said to him, "You must love Jehovah your God with your whole heart, and with your whole soul, and with your whole mind." Verse 38. This is the greatest and first commandment. Verse 39. The second like it is this: you must love your neighbor as yourself. I'm going to go back over these 3 verses one more time for the anointed ones, overall public, before I break it down to y'all in the book of Matthew chapter 22. This is verse 37. He said to him, "You must love Jehovah your God with your whole heart, and with your whole soul, and with your whole mind." Verse 38. This is the greatest and first commandment. Verse 39. The second like it is this: you must love your neighbor as yourself. I'm about now to break these verses down to y'all in the book of Matthew chapter 22. This is verse 37. He said to him, "You must love Jehovah your God with your whole heart, with your whole soul, and with your whole mind." He said to him, "You must love Jehovah your God with your whole heart, and with your whole soul, and with your whole mind." You must love, you as an individual. Love in this sense means you have a real tender affection for God, meaning it's a close attachment. It's very sincere. It's very honest. You walk with God. You hold His hand. And also, I'm getting in debt. Love also means you reverence God. Reverence means you stand in awe. You stand in wonder of God. Awe meaning you have a great fear for God. Fear meaning not that we know that God can destroy you. He can destroy anything in His path. Not that. This great fear is you want to not do anything to disrespect Him or go out of your way to break His laws intentionally. He know that we're not perfect, and you're not going to be perfect people. You're going to make mistakes along the way. As long as you don't intentionally go out your way to break God's law or sin, anything like that, that's what He's talking about. A great fear like that. You're always thinking or planning ahead before you do anything, whether it's right or wrong. Because when you think of something right, then you go out your way to do it. And you go out your way to live in an upright manner by not breaking His laws. So when them negative thoughts, which is wrong, cross your mind, you will think it through thoroughly. You won't act on it because you already know beforehand what will happen and what the outcome will be if you go out your way to intentionally do it. That's what He means. You have a great fear of not hurting Him or hurting His feelings, or going out your way to lose God's respect for you or lose His approval of you, because you can lose God's respect and approval. You must love Jehovah. Oh yeah, excuse me. And that was awe. And wonder mean you're very curious. I'm getting more in depth. Wonder mean you're curious. Curious mean you're eager. Eager mean you want to know God. You're trying to get to know God. You're trying to understand Him. When you want to know something, people, you want to understand it. Not the surface level. You want to understand it in depthly. You're very curious about it. So you're eager about it. So you want to get to know it in depthly, people. Meaning very deep. It's a real deep understanding. So it won't be surface level. So you'll dig deep into the scriptures. You'll dig deep in prayer. You'll dig deep in meditation. You'll dig deep in pondering over the scriptures as you go along with it. And after you get finished with it, you'll think about it thoroughly. You consider it. That's how you wonder about something. That's how you're very curious and eager about something, people. When you're digging deep and deadly about it, then you'll truly understand him as a spiritual being and as your spiritual father and as your creator. He said to him, you must love Jehovah. Jehovah means the Most High. Most High means, what Jehovah means, calls to become. Your God with your whole heart. Whole means your entirety. It's very complete. It's everything within you, your entirety self, your entirety thought, your entirety mind, your entirety heart, everything within you that's complete and whole, your overall essence. Your whole heart, which is your deepest thoughts, feelings, emotions. So with your thoughts, what you think about, your feelings is just something that we all go through. Not only do we think, people, we feel as well, which is sadness, anger, happiness, joy, pleasure. That's what you're talking about, your feelings. Same thing as deeper emotions. It's the same thing. It's two different words, all the exact same meaning. And with your whole soul, your soul is what you think about, what you act on, what you feel, your spiritual self. And with your whole mind means your whole intellect, your whole mental capacity. That's what he meaning. You want to love God with your whole mind, your whole mental capacity, your whole overall intellectual capacity. It's verse 38. This is the greatest and first commandment. This is the greatest and first commandment. Greatest is very important. It's the main thing. It's the essential. It's the overall. It's very important. It's the main thing. It's the essential. It's the overall. The first is before anything else, before all others. I'm saying once again. First means before anything else, before all others. That's how you must love God with your whole heart, soul, and mind. Before anything else, before all others. So before anything else, whether it's a person, place, or thing, and before all others, whether it's a person, place, or thing, you put God first in your affairs. Before anything else and before all others. That's what I do. I can't speak for no one else. I'm just telling you what the scripture says, people. I'm just the messenger. This is the greatest and first commandment. Commandment is his laws, order, and command. Commandment is his laws, order, or direction. It's verse 39. The second, like it, is this. Second means what comes after first. The second, like it, is this. You must love your neighbor as yourself. Your neighbor, could be your significant other, your child, your co-worker, supervisor, people that work under you. If you own a company, it's just your fellow man. You must love your neighbor as yourself. So if you love yourself, you cherish yourself, you pour into yourself, then you'll love your neighbor as yourself. Meaning, that's hard to do now. Meaning, you don't have to love a person up close. You still can respect a person and love them from afar. So if you love yourself, you cherish yourself, you pour into yourself, and you wouldn't do anything to hurt yourself, then you wouldn't do anything to hurt that individual. You wouldn't go out your way to hurt that individual. You won't go out your way to betray that individual. You won't go out your way to slander that individual, talk about them, or gossip about them, or do anything wrong. So if you feel that way about yourself, that you wouldn't do that to your own self, then you wouldn't do that to the next individual. That's what that means, people. I'm just giving you an illustration, I'm giving you facts all at the same time. So y'all get a chance to know the ones, please go to the book of Matthew chapter 22 and we go over verses 37 to 39. That's the book of Matthew chapter 22 and go over verses 37 to 39. Like I say, take your time, research, and ponder over these things. Think about it, meditate on them. Go over these scriptures, ponder over them, meditate on these things, think about them, consider them, reflect on them, weigh on them, allow it to weigh on your mind. Meaning you give me some deep introspection. And then once you be able to comprehend it and understand it and get to know it, because you're curious about it, you're eager about it, you can share it with your significant one, your children, and your co-workers, and ask God to give you clarity on it. So that way you can share it, just like I'm sharing it with y'all, but you can share it in your own way, how God sees fit for you to comprehend it in your own way, and you can share it with someone else that you care about, love, and want to help out people. So y'all get a chance, please go to the book of Matthew chapter 22, verse 37, 39. Stay tuned, Light of the Nations. Peace.